Hi, I'm Miss Terry. I am going to start a 52-week cupcake challenge to where I'm going to give you 52 cupcake recipes for you to try, share with your families and friends. I love to bake cupcakes. My family and friends love my cupcakes, my coworkers. So I have a lot of recipes that I wanted to be able to share because everybody's asking me for them. And they want to know, how do you do it? What ingredients do you use? What brand of ingredients do you use? So there's a lot of questions. So I'm going to show you how to make 52 cupcakes. We'll provide you with the recipe. I also have I guess a web page, if you will. And it is cupcakesbymissterry.com. And it will show the recipe ingredients to the cupcakes, so you don't have to worry about getting a pencil and writing everything down real fast. Just write down cupcakesbymissterry.com and you'll get all the information that you need. I have a Facebook page, Instagram, a personal cupcake email address that's also listed on that site for you. So let's begin. I'm going to tell you the ingredients first and just kind of go through to save time. I've already pre-done a lot of things, but I want to show you what to do, how to do it, and in order. So to start out, I first mix my dry ingredients, and for this recipe, we're making the BananaSplit cupcake recipe. So we are going to use 1 1/4 cups of flour. We are going to use 1 teaspoon of baking powder and a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt and 1 cup of sugar. What I like to do is mix all the dry ingredients together. I fluff it all through with a fork and it kind of breaks down the flour a little bit to where it looks almost like it's been sifted. Okay, and then next I use my KitchenAid. And I mix in all my wet ingredients. So I put in 2 large eggs. I put in a tablespoon or a teaspoon, sorry about that, of vanilla paste. I like to use the vanilla paste because it has those little granulating vanilla beans in it. So when you actually open the cupcake itself, you see those little vanilla specks in there and it looks nice. I also use a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And I use 1/2 a banana, 1/2 a ripe banana. Now this recipe makes about, I guess, like a baker dozen of cupcakes. So if you want to make 2 dozen, of course you'd use a whole banana. So the next ingredient is a 1/2 a cup of oil. I use extra virgin olive oil because we don't have like the canola oil or vegetable oil in the house that we use. So we always use like avocado oil and extra virgin olive oil. So for these cupcakes, you'll see that I'm always using the olive oil. The next ingredient is the buttermilk. You cannot make a yummy cake without buttermilk. So all of my cakes have the buttermilk ingredients. And then I said the 1/2 a banana already, so that's good. So after I get all my wet ingredients all mixed up nicely and well blended, I then add the bowl of my dry ingredients into the mixture, mix it well. Then when I'm ready, I go ahead and start to fill my cupcakes. But you know what I forgot to mention though, please. You should probably preheat your oven before you start mixing your ingredients. I preheat my oven at 350, so that way when you're ready to put the cupcakes in the oven, it's already preheated for you. So again, oven temp 350. So I go ahead and I use this nifty little gadget here, and it allows me to fill my cupcake things with me, but you don't have to use that. You can use a measuring cup or what have you to fill your cupcakes. It doesn't matter so much. A secret with me filling my cupcakes is 2 papers. I use 2 papers because it allows the cupcake to breathe more, and the center of the cupcake cooks a lot nicer, and you don't end up with the crusty bottom on the cupcake. Nobody likes the crusty bottom. Alright? So fill the cupcake papers up 3/4 of the way full. Any more than that, you're going to end up with the muffin top. And the muffin top does not look good on a cupcake. Alright, so we're going to pretend I baked them, I took them out of the oven. The other tip is, as soon as you take them out of the oven, take the cupcakes out of the pan. Why? Because the pan's still hot. Cupcakes are still cooking in a hot pan. Again, that crusty bottom. Okay, so then we're gonna let our cupcakes cool. We baked our cupcakes for 13 minutes. Everybody's oven's gonna be a little bit different, so you may need to add 30 seconds, additional minute, or what have you. Do the old toothpick test, poke it in the center, make sure it comes out clean. Now, while our cupcakes are cooling, we are going to make the icing. To make the icing, I use 3/4 cup butter, softened, gotta be room temperature. I mix it all in my Ninja. So first I put the 3/4 cup butter in the Ninja. The next I use is vanilla curd. Curd doesn't sound so nice, but this is what gives it the ice cream flavor. So because we're making a banana split, every banana split has ice cream with it. So the vanilla curd, and I find this in the baking section of the grocery store. It's not hard to find. The next ingredient I use is 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract added to that too. So I whip those 3 ingredients up till they're all smooth and blended together. And then I add 2.5 cups of powdered sugar. Add it slowly. If you turn your Ninja on, if you turn your KitchenAid on high speed, or Ninja, whatever you're using, I like that too. If you turn it on high speed, the powdered sugar is just going to puff out and blow out at you. So start it on low first, and then as it incorporates, you can do it faster. I like to whip mine for at least 2 minutes, because the longer you whip it, the fluffier your icing is. It makes it really nice. So now that our icing is all done, we're going to pretend it's done. You have to spoon out the center of your cupcake. I have this little gadget tool here that I use, but if you don't have one, you can certainly scoop it out with the spoon as well. Okay, so next we are going to, depending on your flavor, I'm going to make 1 pineapple and 1 strawberry cupcake. I use the canned pie filling, and I use the pie filling versus the ice cream topping stuff because it's not as sweet, and there's enough sweetness going on in the cupcake to where you just don't need it. Alright, so first, and the pie filling's got those nice chunks of real strawberries in it. So first I just top it with the topping here. So it's got nice strawberries and a nice little glaze in here. And we're going to smear it a little bit so the glaze can stick out from the icing and just kind of be all pretty. And you know which one you have. You know you're eating either the strawberry or the pineapple because of the color. There we go. Oops, I need a pineapple. Poopies. Okay, there we go. Next, we just pipe on our icing. I like to use the disposable bags because I make a lot of cupcakes, and it's just easier to toss the disposable bag versus cleaning the butter out of the other bag. So this is just much easier for me. I use the round tip, no fancy design in this one. And I just start squirting. Just kind of going around in a circle there. Again, these cupcakes are amazing. You have no idea. Just wait till you try the recipe. Whenever I go to a family function or anything like that, they say, "Oh, hi, how you doing? Did you bring any cupcakes?" To know. So then next, I drizzle a little bit of the syrup on the cupcake. Chocolate syrup's always good. You can use caramel too. I use the Hershey Sundae Dream because it's thicker and easy to squirt. The next thing you want to do is put a cherry on top of your cupcake. I plot them dry with a paper towel so the cherry juice doesn't bleed all over the icing. But how cute is that? Doesn't it look like ice cream sundae for a cupcake? Yum! Here you go. Nice. Honey, you want to try one?
Sure.
Sure. My hubby is my cameraman for me. Do you want the strawberry or the pineapple?
I would try the strawberry.
The strawberry, okay. Come try it. Trying to think if I missed any tips. If I did, I'm going to give you on the next videos. But you see how I use the double paper and I've got no crusty bottom cupcake. Good?
That is delicious.
That is delicious.
That's delicious.
Yum. Enjoy. This is recipe 1. We have 51 more recipes to go. 51 recipes. I think I only have about 10 that I personally made. Now these are my personal recipes that I've created. So in order to get 51 recipes done and shared with you, I'm going to need some ideas. So please email me ideas, suggestions that you have, a flavor that you can think of or dream of for a cupcake. Give that to me and I will create you a recipe. All right? So recipe 1 going in the box. 51 to go. Woo!